Good evening. I'm sitting here looking like an absolute hot mess. It's 10:30 at night and I'm still dressed, I've still got my makeup on and still got my sunglasses on my head for some reason. Please, well, first of all, ignore the fact that I'm breaking out, but also I have a huge cold sore that's not even on my lip. So that's what that sort of like cream is. It's for my cold sore. So just ignore it. I can't risk taking it off because it will just double in size in a matter of seconds, and it is already pretty much the size of Africa, so I don't want to run that risk. But yeah, I thought I would quickly show you some of the books that my mum gave me today. By the way, I'm at my parents', but I'm probably gonna update you on that in a bit. But yeah, I'm at my parents' and my mum has been helping a friend sort of clear out her stuff because she's moving, and she's very kindly given us a load of books. So my mum invited me to have a little look through, and I thought I would show you the books that I am gonna consider keeping. I settled on 4 different books that I quite like the look of, that tickled my fancy. So the first one, I'm not speaking too loudly because I don't know if they're sleeping. You can probably hear the rustling of the pillows. I'm very sorry about that. I do apologise. The first one is obvious, a little number. This is The House of the Spirits by Isabel Allende. I have no clue what it's about, but my mum was saying that apparently she read this when she was a similar age to me now, and she said that she really liked it. I can't even describe to you what it's about because it's one of those like blurbs that doesn't really tell you anything about the book. So I'm gonna give that one a go. Next one is Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. Obviously a French author. I have another one of his books, and I think that one's in English. No, that one's in French. Obviously I could read this in French, but it was available to me in English, so I thought why not? And also it's a Penguin Classics edition. Is that how you say that? And I love those, so you know, I'm not gonna say no. I picked that one up. I also picked up Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, which I've heard a few people talk about, and there are actually a lot of people that really like this book, which surprises me because I feel like this is the kind of plot I don't know if it would be fun to read about, but I have seen a few people mentioning that it was like basically like watching a film kind of because of the way it's written. It's very easy to go through, and it's one of those books that's great to recommend to like your dads or boyfriends who don't read that much. Apparently this is a good one to recommend. And I thought I'll just give it a go because I've seen Noelle Gallagher talking about it, and I will read anything pretty much that woman recommends. I adore her, so I thought I'd give it a go. It could be a really fun book to have sort of on a rainy day. And then last but not least, I have Alias Grace by Margaret Atwood, which I read The Handmaid's Tale by her, and it is one of my all-time favourite books. I loved it. I devoured it within a day. I remember I was gushing about it to Jack just constantly. Not that he cared, but I just kept talking about it to him. I really loved it, and I've seen that there's a series for this. I think it was quite popular, but I wanted to read the book, and I'm curious to read something else by the same author because I haven't as of yet, and I don't know if maybe it was just a one-hit wonder, or maybe I will really like her other books. Apparently this one's quite interesting. It's about sort of, this is how my mum described it to me, so I could be very wrong in saying this, but it's about like a sort of quirky woman. I was reading the back of it. It's about a true story. Is that true? I'm always a little bit skeptic. Why can't I speak English? It's 10:30 at night. I lose all ability to do anything really at 10:30 at night. It's my bedtime. But yeah, I never really believe media when it says that it's a true story. I quite like this cover, you know? It's kind of growing on me. It's simplistic. That was a mozzie. Did you see that? Anyway, so there you go. That was my little book haul that I just thought I'd share with you. I'm gonna go to bed now because it's definitely my bedtime. And tomorrow I will see you because it is my dad's birthday. So I was thinking of maybe, you know, filming that. Maybe I won't, who knows, we'll see. Okay, bye. How do we get them back?
Well, you have to try and look at Frida under the car.
Frida, get them.
Alex has to pick them up because they know the grain's there, so they won't follow me back.
I can't help you, I'm scared of chickens.
I know you are.
Would this work if I pop you here? I'm scared you're gonna fall. I still have the cold sore, that's still happening, it hasn't resolved itself overnight, so bear with me, I know that I'm a hot mess, it's okay. You joined me in my childhood bedroom, this used to be my bedroom when I was growing up. The light, chef's kiss, this is my dad's, maybe I shouldn't divulge his age. It's my dad's birthday. So yeah, you'll have just seen that section yesterday when I was talking about the books that my mum gave me, and I thought I could now tell you about the books that I'm currently reading. So I'm currently reading 2 books. The first one, how professional, I was ready, prepared. So the first one is Glass Houses by Louise Penny. This is a series and I have never read any of the other books. This is the first one that I'm picking up and I'm starting on the 13th book. So clearly I'm not going to be doing them in order. So it is a series that follows this chief inspector, this superintendent. I'm not sure if that's the correct terminology, but it's following Armand Gamache, this Canadian chief superintendent person, important person, who solves all of these murders, and it happens in this like tiny little town and it's just very cozy. It's one of those like cozy murder mystery style books. Obviously this is the first book that I'm picking up, so I didn't know any of the characters, I didn't know any of the backstory. There were a lot of names to get used to and sort of try and visualize and remember. So I found that a little bit confusing. That being said though, I don't think that you have to necessarily read the books in order for you to understand what's going on. I'm pretty sure you can start wherever you want. At least that's the impression I'm getting from this one. I'm getting into it a little bit more now. I'm on page, what is it, 219. It's very slow to start. I struggled. I wasn't enjoying it to begin with because it just took forever. The murder, like the actual murder, doesn't happen until you're 135 pages in. The way it's sort of done is there are two different timelines, and in one timeline you're following this trial, so you know that something has happened, you're expecting it to be a murder because it's a murder mystery, right? Right. And then you go back to the time that everything sort of began, and you're seeing these two timelines sort of juxtaposed. Is that an English word? I think that's a French word. I think I'm getting confused. But you're seeing them alongside each other, and they're sort of completing each other, merging, and so you get information revealed slowly as you go along. And it was too slow to begin with, and I just couldn't really enjoy it. But now that it has gotten going a little bit more, I'm enjoying it, and it's interesting, and I think that the plot is quite cleverly written, and yeah, those are my thoughts. That's my recap. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go and read in the garden, I think, and soon head into the pool because it's very, very hot. Good stuff. Good catch up. I was going to try and come in the nook of, in the seat of happiness with me.
This could get very messy. You might need to hold those for me.
Oh. Hang on. Okay.
I'm really scared that it breaks.
It's not going to break.
Okay. Hang on. Hang on.
Oh!
Oh. It's alright.
What was
It's just
that?
because I pulled that. Right, stay still.
I don't think I have a choice.
Min, but it's wonky. Hang on.
We're in. Here you go.
Yeah, but you need to come back up here because you're the one. You're making it wonky. Right, come on. Back up.
You're so bossy.
Because then our feet both. Yeah, there you go. Why don't we try and go like. Why don't we try and go towards each other?
What do you mean? Let me go this way?
No! It just seems that we're sort of a bit cramped.
Yes, that's because
I'm more
it's not.
cramped. I have my head on here because you're still in the middle.
You told me to come towards
No,
you.
I said go away from me. Back a bit more. How's that?
It's not great.
I'm laughing like Muttley now. Oh.
My camera battery is flashing, which is
very on brand for me, but I wanted to quickly discuss the book that I am currently reading. The murder doesn't happen until 135 pages in, but not only that, when it's revealed who was murdered, I had to like go back and quickly skim through all of the pages to remind myself of who the character is, because I couldn't picture the person at all. So that's kind of a bad sign, but I think it could be to do with the fact that I didn't know any of the characters, and so it was just a lot of names and a lot of people to remember, so it could very well be to do with that. I'm enjoying it now. I think it's very intricately woven. I think the plot is clever and I am enjoying it. I'm getting quite comfortable with her writing. I'm liking now how well she describes the heat and then the cold. I'm enjoying that. And I think that's pretty much everything that I have to say. Okay, cool. Nice catch up, guys. Enjoy that. Bye. I'm sorry, but before we proceed, a mozzie has just bitten me on the face. This is not a hot girl summer. Ready? Are you ready? Yeah, of course. Okay, fine. I did a very slow ascent.
Oh, it might be, you nearly beat me to it.
Okay, let's do one.
I was going too fast.
Ready? Right, come on.
That's cheating! Oh, that was... I nearly drowned.
What's that, Doodles?
Good morning, it is the next day. I'm still a hot mess. What's new? I realised that I haven't really talked that much about my book Glass Houses by Louise Penny. I haven't finished it, and the thing is that I'm not sure I'm going to finish it anytime soon. I've got a really busy week. Tomorrow I have 2 job interviews, and then this weekend we have a housewarming party, and it just feels wrong to put this vlog on hold until I have time to finish that book. Just too much time will have passed in between, and it doesn't feel right. So I'm going to end the vlog here, but I will update you on the book later on in a different vlog, and I will give a sort of more in-depth review on what I thought of it. And yeah, but I'm gonna end this here. I've had a really lovely couple of days, and I think I'm gonna try and pick up some more Louise Penny books depending on how this one ends. I will let you know all of this in a different vlog. Not that it might not interest you, you might not care at all. Why is there a sheet of glass behind me? I don't know. Okay, bye!